Yo, 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 we live, we live. What's good, my brother?
What's happening?
All right, man. 6 people in the building already. Like, comment, subscribe, man.
Man,
Go
I'm
to the
back.
YouTube. Shout out to the 6 people in the building before we even get
Salute
started.
to y'all.
Yeah, 7, man. What's good? Oh, 10, 11, oh, 12. Oh, that motherfucker going up.
Go up.
That motherfucker going up. Shout out to the 14 people in the building, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the stage. We live. We live today with it.
Listen, man. We got unfinished business too, and it's starting to feel like Ruinous
Ruinous
again.
again.
Damo got me going down ATL. The Ruin
Hey
shit
man,
again.
listen. All right, while we got you here, how you feel about keynote and just what you've been seeing, and then what you preparing for now based on what you seen.
I like this keynote, bro. And I just, man, this keynote stay consistent. Ooh, he gonna be dangerous.
Nah, that's a fact.
Dangerous, bro. Cause it's just right now, it's just an up and up scale from like y'all battle to now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and the only problem that he had that people, I don't know if they forget, is just clean rounds. That was his main problem, just having clean
Right.
rounds. Not only do he got clean rounds, he fixing that material, he tightening shit up, bro. That boy, man, I gotta give him his props, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. Shout out to him. But they do. Even though you could do good, some people do feel like even though he doing good, he's still on the losing streak.
Facts,
You know
facts,
what I'm saying? So
facts.
don't be the one he get off on. Then all of a sudden that streak over with.
Listen, man, trouble, bro,
Don't be that guy.
trouble. Hollow,
Don't be that
you
guy.
my guy, but it's trouble for you too, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I told you, bro. I owe the stage one.
Especially in the DMV, you gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Sorry, Hollow.
Shout out to Hollow though. Hey, how you? Oh, that's another topic too. Hollow feel like he always get no show, and I told him, I said, we set the battle. I said one thing about show, he ain't gonna never no show.
Yeah, sorry, Hollow. You a good guy to me, bro, but it's wrong time, bro. It's wrong, man. Listen, bro. If you know, you know.
Yeah, nah, definitely, cause he ain't battling in a minute. He probably sitting on some material.
That's cool. I hope so. He gonna
Yeah,
need
yeah.
it.
So I know the battles are like basically they far away, far as the prep time, but they still back to back.
Back to back. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So is that like you still gonna be you still feel confident like
Yeah.
it
Most
being
definitely. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And and with this new shit you got on, with these lifts and all this, bro.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, it's time. Them lists
yeah,
is crazy.
boy, listen, bro. That shit just turned this shit to a whole different change of ball game, bro. And it's really got niggas feeling some type of way.
That was the point. I'm like, I gotta make a list. Cause y'all niggas, man, y'all
To me,
niggas
it's
act like
motivation.
right.
It's
I mean,
motivation, but
we were trying to get niggas to talk. It's just like I guess it wasn't enough. So I was like, yo, let me do something where I know niggas going, you know what I'm saying?
hey, bro, you right, bro. You want to start some controversy, bro?
Yeah,
Make a
make a
list, bro.
list.
Make a list,
Make a list. Shut up, bro.
bro.
Shut up. I don't even know who that is.
You can just make up anything.
Who is that?
Royal
Royal
goats.
Goats. That's like a burner account. Don't tell me we got burners already, man.
Here we go, man. You know how that go, man. You gonna
So
get this
yeah, like
podcast?
on top of battle rap, but like not on the stage, but just still on battle rap. But to the next topic, Rob Raw did come up here. Um, y'all go tune to that. Y'all can get this podcast episode 26. I feel like he was able to, say what he had to say. And I had to ask him some questions too, as far as just like the questions we want to hear. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
And you asked
So
them, and you asked them all the great questions that I wanted to know personally. That's why I was
yes.
kind of happy for real. For real. I'm like, damn, I really ain't got to be here, bro. On point.
Yeah. So the little bit you did hear, what you hear, like, that you was trying to figure out, but now that you see it, now you see like, okay, this is what I wanted to know, this is what I was able to find out. Cause one of my questions to him was like, being as though you feel like y'all not that cool, what made you still battle on all three platforms?
And y'all, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he cleared that up immediately
Right, yeah.
because I wanted that too.
Yeah, cause once a nigga, I ain't cool with a nigga. It's up. It's over with. But I
Yeah,
felt
like
them though. It's like
exactly.
sometimes it's like you go when you have a certain matchup, you really just want to get it done. It don't matter where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So when he spoke on him and E Real, he was just basically saying like, I just wanted to get the battle done. It could have
Yeah,
been you could have booked it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I understood like, if bro really wanted to take it there, he could have just went there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, yeah.
it wasn't nothing to go there. So I understood that too,
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say I'm happy because I don't wish downfall on nobody, but I'm just, what I'm saying, it's good to see that certain people are seeing things that we've been trying to tell y'all.
bro. I'm
But
shocked that he put that out.
I feel like the only way it was gonna be able to be like, people to really know about it is if we all kind of did what we did, which is separate. Cause it's like if you under the same umbrella as somebody but you still talking about them and you still under them, it's like nobody kind of believe your word for real.
That's a fact, bro. And
Yeah.
they make it look like you hating.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it, bro. That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
so
But I
now that
always
like
tell people, bro, we
but
not in competition with nobody, bro. I keep telling people we not beefing with nobody, bro. It is none of that, bro. This is strictly the stage, and we are welcoming anyone for real, especially if you're good. But we not with the BS, bro. We not all with the controversy. We not entertaining that. We just not entertaining that. So
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
difference when you come over here, and people just gotta understand that we're not entertaining that BS. We're entertaining on the podcast, but other than that, no.
Yeah, nah. That's a fact too, cause I'm like, man, if y'all knew like what we really had coming up and what we really got planned, and we don't be talking about niggas.
At all,
We
bro.
be joking though, but just talking about niggas, nah, I'm good on that. We all good on that. But yeah,
And
shout out to
I'm gonna
Rob
say this.
though.
I want to say this too before we go any further. And for the ones that do be thinking that we be hating secretly on the low, be reaching out to us to rap on the league. That's what
Yeah,
even makes it more even crazier than me sometimes when I be looking at certain situations. And bro, I always say this, that it makes me appreciate you more because you be like, show man, I ain't gotta speak on that. It ain't no point for real, for real. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I
right.
always highly respect you for that.
Yeah, I think that. Hold on. Scan his face before I put the moves on him. You know who this is. Oh, all right. I know who it is now. Shout out Sel, man. I know who he
Yeah,
is
bro.
now. Why you got that burner account, man? That's why I didn't know it was. It said Royal Goats.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
know who it was. That's
Yeah,
like a burner account. But now when he said that bar, I knew who he was then. So shout out Sel, man. Startups in the building, man.
fact.
But yeah, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying? We not thinking about niggas for real. We really
At
just be
all,
trolling.
bro. And
Niggas
we
be
really wish
trolling.
the best for everybody at the same time. Like
Right,
for
right.
real.
And I'm not gonna lie. If your league owner not paying you or accommodating you or making you in a better situation, don't worry about what I got going on my roster. I got a certain amount of niggas over here and they happy over here for a reason. I don't be trying buddy up. I pay my roster. I don't know what y'all be on. And stop trying to use my guys so y'all could try to put them at the bottom of the flyer on the low. I know what y'all be trying to do,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Man, cut this shit, man. And bring our killers out. Stop playing.
Yeah. And so while we on battle rap, but like speaking on like putting niggas on, shout out Mike Beasley. Um
The Rat
Uzi from
King.
Uzi from 147 Block hit me up. He said that he wanted one of the leaks to rap on his platform. So we got Mike Beasley set up with prime time. July 19th. That will be at the Pizza Shop. And I'm in the
It's
building to,
open.
I'm in the building to support Mike.
That's right.
I'm in the building, man.
That's right, man.
I'm in the building to support Mike. It's only right.
Mike, you know what it is.
Yeah, and that's a 3 rounder too.
Oh
So
yeah.
Mike said he want to do all 3 rounders this year.
Hey, man, listen, man. Salute to Mike, man. Hey, salute to him for everything he do. His fan base, his consistency, bro, and just be wanting to be better at everything that he's doing across the board, bro. Salute to Mike, man.
Yeah, so we got the main event next month coming up. Well, next week. I'm sorry, I said next month.
That's good. Both of them too.
Yeah, who
Fire.
you, who you like though, man? I don't know. I feel like Keynote.
Hey, being funny, Rashad 30.
Yeah,
But man, listen. See, I don't know. Rashad rap, bro. Like Rashad, like really rap. But if Keynote is still consistent and getting better, consistently getting better along the way, this can go 2-1 either way.
right.
This, yeah, like it can go 2-1 either way. But I got Rashad 2-1.
He said, "So what's up? What's up, Damo? Good looking on the shout out. This is my YouTube and my IG account name. Okay, respect it. Shout out Self from Startups. He battled. He actually speaking of Sir Bubba, he battled Sir Bubba on Flippermania. So speaking of Sir Bubba, we finally got him set up with Key again.
Yes.
Unfinished business was kind of like revolved around Key and Sir Bubba and Rashad and Keynote. So he been talking crazy, man. We gonna see. They both been going crazy on the
They both
promo.
been going crazy. So this the thing with me, man. We know how Flip Squad do, man.
Yeah.
Like outside of all right, we just know how Flip Squad do. Hold on, real quick. Let me let these people slide past you.
Yeah.
Gotcha, shit. But outside of that, Sir Bubba, he rap. I don't want to say he too much witty, but I like his delivery and the way he delivered things. You know what I'm saying? It's a little orthodox. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
like that because I like battle rappers that'll be different for real, for real. You know what I mean? And with that and that Flip Squad behind them, man, that's just come on, man. We know how that go with them. You know what I mean? But Key can really rap,
Right. And Key on his way out the door. So I
and
believe
that's another thing.
his next three, he like, yo, I ain't gonna play around because I want to leave out on a high note. You
On a
feel me?
high note, and that like, man, the energy, like, beyond his rapping, man, just the energy that he brings, bruh. Like, bruh, like, I just wish, like, he reevaluate, stop rapping soon, bro. Just, I don't know.
I
The boy,
think you know what it is. I think it's like when you with a, shout out to 147 block. You with a
yeah,
league
salute.
sometimes. Sometimes a league owner don't always know what to do with you. And I'm not saying Uzi not doing right by him, but
Yeah,
sometimes like with them type of battlers, you gotta be mindful of who you matched him up against because like no disrespect to Ness, but Key battled Ness like, and then he battled like fourth quarter fame. Like it's like certain battles like that. Like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah,
What we doing, bro?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Respect to them MCs, but no,
yeah,
like what we doing.
yeah, definitely.
So I'm not saying he gonna need another situation. I think if he want to continue, he probably just gotta sit down with Uzi and like, yo, But after Sir Bubba, he do got Super Black, so
I seen that, bro, and that's fire.
that's a nice little. Cause once you do good, you might talk about retiring. We know how it go. You might
Fact,
not be feeling this for whatever, however much
fact,
time.
fact,
Then you have a good couple good performances. You like, nah, I was just playing. I was just lunching. I was tripping. You feel me?
facts.
So
That
yeah, I mean, if he want to continue, that's probably something they need to sit down. But see, the thing about me is like when I told him, about coming over here just to battle, I told him I'm like, yo, the only reason why he battled McLaren is because he kind of messed up against Pee-wee. So he's like, I owe you that. But
facts,
he
facts. Yeah,
know he know
yeah,
like, hey, I'm not gonna set
yeah.
him up with nothing crazy. So
Absolutely.
that's how the Sir Bubba battle came about, and he know he come over here. I'm gonna take care of him. You know what I mean? We gonna take care of some people if we want to
He
see the matchup.
he is really responsible for me trademarking Stay There.
Right, right,
He's
yeah,
definitely responsible for that, bro. Like I've
yeah,
said it in an event before that, but he's the main reason why I said, oh, I gotta trademark this. This boy,
yeah. We
and
need some
he
shirts,
got
man.
everybody saying it while I'm saying it, bro. He's definitely responsible for that trademark, bro. By far.
I want to say this too. As much as Flip Squad talk, and we kind of like they like our evil cousins, and we just like talk trash back and forth.
Facts.
This is really their time to really show us like all the stuff they've been talking,
Man, that's a fact.
because you know what I'm saying. Like respectfully, when y'all go on them other platforms, when y'all battle outside the stage, like it don't really be moving nothing over here. Like shout out to them. Bubba battle Jab. It was like okay, it was a cool battle.
Yeah, it was.
Jab ain't really have too much like, you know what I'm saying? Because he did have another battle, I think the next day. So I don't feel like we got the full Jab. So Bubba last good performance, because remember he went out by Austin and there was like a performance.
Yeah, I
So
heard about that. I ain't see it, but
Bubba
I did hear
Bubba
about it.
last good performance was against Sale, and that was here.
That's a fact.
So I just feel like for them the way they talk, and we don't stun it because we know we just all talk shit to each other, whatever. But I feel like the way they talk, this is their chance to prove it on a. It wasn't even supposed to be a card like this magnitude, but with
Mm.
the promo and then people seeing the matchups, people like, oh, this one of them cards I'm trying to pull up. So
But
now it turned into that.
yeah, and for them too, it was just perfect timing. The timing is just right. You know what I'm saying
Right,
for
right,
that to
right.
happen. And that goes for a lot of different battles and situations. Sometimes it just be timing. You know what I mean? And I think the time and the platform that it's on, I think it just all makes sense at this point now. You know what I mean? Just being real.
Yeah, because they been talking too crazy, man. So they gotta follow up, and this is the perfect card because it's no real like major names on this, so everybody's kind of on the same level where it's
Hmm.
like we're not looking at somebody to be better.
And this battle gonna do a lot. This battle gonna do a lot for him. Both of them for real, for real. As far
Right,
as like the numbers and everything. Like this battle
right,
gonna
right.
do a lot. Like
And
for
that
real.
thing coming out probably the next day. I got this new software. The motherfuckers got that fiber Wi-Fi. That thing be moving over here. What?
Hey, bro, I swear, bro, you done learn so much in probably a little time span, bro.
Yeah,
Like, hey, bro, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to
yeah.
you, bro. You really be working hard, bro. You man, like
Appreciate it.
you a hard working man in this, bro, and I appreciate
And
you,
the
bro.
crazy part is, I don't even feel like it'd be a lot of work.
And that's what's so crazy,
It'd be simple stuff to me.
cause and you do it so fast, bro, which is the wildest part. Be
Right,
like,
right.
damn, bro, I be thinking this is such and such so hard, and then when I did this is so easy. And then you'll
Yeah.
send a link or you'll share like, look, boom. I'm like, damn, bro, be on point. You done did that in no time. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you just be working
I
though,
ain't
bro,
gonna
for
lie. When
real.
when 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 league on when cameramen be saying, "Oh, it take a little second to upload or finish a battle," them niggas lying, bro.
Facts.
Because you could literally render and edit a battle and walk away until it's done rendering. You don't gotta sit in front of a computer all day. So like if I like say for instance if it say oh it's 8 minutes it's like let's say 3 hours to render.
Mm.
I know if I set a timer on my phone for 3 hours, whatever I'm doing, I know. All right, that battle about to be done. Let me go to the computer. Woo,
So
woo,
let
woo,
me ask
woo.
you this though. Let me ask you this: is well is the time in the hard part? Is like when you editing, like say if you want like effects on the battle, is that when the timing
Yeah,
and stuff
but I
come in?
mean,
Like how does that work? Because like I don't
yeah,
really know as well neither. So you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So like now, what everybody doing now is they doing one angle,
Uh,
but we following y'all. Like how I got the shoulder rig.
yeah, yeah.
So it's not a lot of editing.
So what about like the sound effects? You know how like Gates of God me having the
I
shots
mean,
and
yeah,
all
I
that.
could do that. I could do that, but then I would literally have to like sit there and watch the whole battle.
That's what I'm saying. So it, like if you were to do things like that, is that like kind of time consuming that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
like
that
make it
that'll
long?
take a little
Okay,
longer. But
so
I
that could
personally
be
don't like it. I don't like the sound effects.
okay, but I'm saying that could be
Yeah,
part of the thing too. Why? But they be saying, well,
right,
yeah,
right.
it's taking time. I don't know,
But
but
like
you know, they be finessing too.
if you see major leagues like that, you know, because like the big leagues don't do sound effects for real. That's some small stuff trying to be different. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
nah, they don't be. So it don't take long, bro. It just niggas
Okay,
be lazy or whatever the case may be.
bro. I salute to you, bro, because you be man, you be put these niggas on blast. Bro.
Now that's a fact,
You put
nigga.
these niggas on blast, bro, for all these lies out here. We say welling for all these that
Yeah,
welling y'all be doing.
all you welling ass
Y'all,
niggas.
man, listen,
Yeah,
man, we exposing y'all, man. I'm telling you, and I'm talking that from them YouTube numbers, from editing to from
we synced it.
your man writing your raps. We
We
gonna get into
synced it.
all that. Y'all can't hide no more of that snitching. We
Yeah,
man,
we
listen,
synced
man.
it.
The internet undefeated now these days. Y'all can't hide nothing. I'm
Oh
telling you.
God. So you know we do talk about more than battle rap on this show, man. Uh, we were just talking about this in the inbox, but now we can talk about it live, man. Remy and Papoose, man. It's kind of sad. You know, obviously we don't bash people on the show. That's not what we do. But I said a comment earlier when we was talking last night. The biggest thing to take from this, all of this, is just be with somebody that make you happy because time do go by and then y'all do get, you know, in their case, y'all do get close to y'all 50s and y'all realize y'all wasn't happy together.
Big
And
facts.
then you wasting like in a moment we don't realize it because we really think we gonna be with this person. But you know, they was like what, damn near 2 decades in, 15,
Yeah. Black
14, 15
love.
years. Yeah. So and we looked at them for black love. So it's like,
Man.
just think about it, like all the stuff that's coming out now. How long did they really, you know, try to keep the image up to the consumers, which is us? And they
But
really
yeah,
wasn't together.
I be thinking about that too, bro. Like how long
Yeah.
was the front going on, bro?
Right, right.
Was it just on her end?
It looked like both of them too
Did
because
they really
she
have
kind
things
of,
going on behind closed doors and Pat was just trying to keep it together? Like it's
yeah.
just so
But
many questions, bro.
he basically was saying like, you know, we go through it, and I want people to understand this too. This is normal stuff that we go through the hood. It's just
Facts. It's just
they
they on a
famous,
different platform
they
than us.
famous.
That's
So
all.
yeah. But he was basically saying like, I kind of faked it because I wanted my daughter to grow up in a two-parent household.
And I understand that as a man.
So they
If
daughter 5. So what you was gonna wait till y'all? So let's say y'all 47, 45, 42. So you was gonna wait till y'all was damn near 60 to
just
tell the
miserable,
truth.
miserable,
Yeah. So you know
miserable.
I don't know. I don't want to get into why they broke up and stuff. But the key message here is to be with somebody who make you happy, man. No matter what they got going on, no matter the history y'all got going on, be with somebody that make you happy, man.
And for real, I'm not even mad at neither the parties for how they handle situations because as human and grown people, we just gonna handle it how we gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like Remy felt like she wanted to be happy, so she
Right,
went
right,
and
right.
chased her happiness. I'm not mad at Pat for knocking out
I'm not gonna
Easy.
lie though, they both look happy in their situations too.
Yeah, but
Like, you know
even
what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at Pat for knocking out Easy, especially if a nigga shook your hand and
Right,
he
right,
hitting
right.
your wife. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many things about that situation that I can agree with all parties. One thing I disagree with is the messiness on the internet at the
Yeah,
end of
yeah,
the day.
yeah.
You know
That
what I'm saying?
wasn't.
That's I know as
So did you see the interview that made it turn up like that? Did you get to see that?
so I seen if we
Well, the
talking
clip. You
about
could just say
Clarissa
the
joint in the
clip.
Breakfast Club,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
even watch the whole joint because all right, so this I seen a clip of her talking about the Remy situation, and then when I went to the Breakfast Club, you know, you gotta watch, you gotta try to find the clip and all that. So it's one of those
Yeah,
things I started breezing through. I'm like, nah, I ain't about to watch this whole joint and
yeah.
turn it off. You know,
Okay, so the what really kicked it off was me personally. I don't think it was nothing wrong. I think it was more so I feel like Remy was just triggered and was like, "Oh yeah, we know what I'm saying." But Clarissa said in the interview, she was basically saying like, "Me and Pat be together every day. We talk all the time, but we not together. So the only thing that's really stopping us from moving forward is the elephant in the room."
Facts.
And they was like, "Well, who the elephant in the room?" She like, "Y'all know who it is." And then she was basically saying, "But that's not my place to speak on that. All I can speak on is what me and Pap got going on, which
Yeah.
is we be together every day. And
Facts.
if we not together, we talking." Yeah, yeah. So only thing I can say is I feel like I feel like her their relationship is kind of it be moments where it's kind of cringy to me. I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
Papoose and Carisha.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause it was like one moment they was in the gym and he started a freestyle and she was looking all like cheese in it. It was real
It
cringy to
just
me,
look, yeah.
bro. It was cringy. But other than that, they do look happy together and Easy and Remy do too. So I'm not mad at it. You feel me?
But my whole thing is, what's stopping the divorce? Like, who's really stopping this? Like, who's playing around, bro? Like,
Well, I mean, they did Pat just filed his papers. So I mean, if we look at it
like
like that, but he's saying that she don't want to follow through with it. I'ma just come clean, bro. What I see, bro, I feel like they still want each other. She want him to get his paper up because she claimed Pap don't got no money, and Pap just want her to stop cheating. That's just how I look at it. Because I don't know. Once I'm done with somebody, I don't know. It just like it's too much.
when you put it like that, it make it seem like Remy a liar because how you want a nigga to give us some paper that you say he ain't got?
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And from Pap, oh, yeah, you just want your wife to stop cheating. Totally understandable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never
Yeah.
wanted this from the jump, so I get it. So it
Do
just
you
makes
feel
her.
like do you feel like what Remy said was a shot too? She basically was saying like Pap the brokest she ever been with.
I, I that's a cheap shot for real, bro. That's
Yeah,
a cheap
yeah.
shot because
And she was basically saying
we know
like
how these women
ever, ever. So she
we
was
know how these
including
women do when they
she was
really get
including
mad at
Easy
a
too.
dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's like a woman that be in a long term relationship with a guy and they fall off on real bad terms like them and she go tell everybody like that's why you got a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like one of
Oh,
those.
that's
You know
the
what I'm saying,
famous
bro?
that's the famous one. They
Yeah.
always
So
say that.
that's how I look at it. Like on their
Yeah.
status because they got the money. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. Like nigga, that's why you the brokest one I ever been with. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
I ain't gonna lie, they real good at hiding stuff. But let me ask you this: do you really think Pat was faithful? Because this text message is coming out now about his
No, no, no,
the whole time she was locked up, he wasn't faithful.
no. I don't believe neither one of them were
Yeah,
at all.
I ain't gonna lie. The way he made it seem, he was like, "Yeah, I was seeing her every day. I was leaving my tour just to make sure she was good."
Lust.
Yeah,
It don't take nothing but a second. Let me be
right.
real. I'm gonna be me being
So
alone,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie. To the perception of it is that they both just popped up in a new relationship. But at the end of the day, we don't know when they actually like separated. So
Exactly.
it might look that way because they kept stuff private, but they probably been done for a little minute now.
And that's why I feel, bro. Like I think it just got to the point where as though once Pat put his hands on Easy, everything just was out the window after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
I
right.
feel like we would have knew like little bits and pieces, but not as much as we exclusive to now
Yeah, because
because
when
of
you
that.
do something like that in a public eye, even if it's let's just say give or take, it was backstage, it was like in a VIP room,
Yeah,
at least 10 people back there. So you gotta think that's 10 people, and all it takes is one person,
that's it.
especially is it
That's
if it's
it.
the right person to say something.
That's it.
So, like I agree because like once that happened, it's like, they got into a physical altercation. And that's gonna spread faster than anything because
I,
we like negativity in battle rap. So
bro, it did. Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
news be spreading before the event was over.
Right,
It
right.
was it was
Yeah.
on Twitter, Instagram, everything. You know what I'm saying? The event was still going on, so you already know.
Right, right. Yeah,
But
man.
hey,
So
what I want to shout out to Jack Boy, man, because you held on to that info for a long time. You ain't speak on it, even though you knew what you knew. even though you wasn't there, even you doing your interview and saying, listen, I wasn't there, but my homeboy was there. Man,
Yeah,
salute
yeah.
to you, Jack Boy, man, for just being real all across the board. The clone situation, the bad news situation, man. Hey, that's standing on 10, man. Jack Boy, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout
to
out
you,
Jack
man.
Boy, man.
Richmond, man. Salute to y'all, man. That's a
So
real
how you feel about okay, so I'm gonna just say it like this. How you feel about the whole battle rapper snitching? Me personally, like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the streets no more. I'm done with the streets. I done did my time. I done did all of that. So it's just like for me, I personally don't care. And the reason why I'm not necessarily tripping is because, I wasn't booking them anyway. Like I that like you know what I'm saying? So
fact,
I wasn't
fact,
personally tripping.
fact. So,
Your screen black. I don't know what happened.
man, hold on.
Yeah. Probably got that phone call. Somebody called you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you probably
good.
gotta leave and come back.
Hold on.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just personally saying like you might gotta leave the whole thing and come back. Okay, yeah. So, for the 25 people that's listening, y'all in the building, shout out, go to the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all can get this podcast, man. We don't only talk about battle rap, man. We talk about current events, sports. We're gonna get into them Pacers, man, too. Them Pacers 2-0, right? It's gonna be Pacers and Thunders is what it's looking like. Shout out to everybody in the building. 26 people in the building. But yeah, man, 27 people in the building. Hit the likes, comment on YouTube, subscribe, all that good stuff. My bad, y'all. We gotta get show back in the building. Let me check my Twitter, man. See what Twitter got going on. We waiting on show, and then we gonna get back to where we was at. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the building, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with us. I wish y'all would comment more. Y'all it be hella people in here. Y'all just be looking. What's that about? Why y'all don't just speak? Say something. All right, we got show back in the building.
Yeah,
That
yeah, my
phone call
bad.
is do it every
Yeah,
time.
man, listen, bro. And I just got this joint, so you already
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out, though. I'm gonna figure it out. I got you. I
But
got
now I was just saying, like, personally, I don't care about the whole snitching stuff because, like, it's not my job to I'm not booking them.
you.
So,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? They not a part of my league. So, me personally, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm a civilian now. I'm a league owner. I'm trying to lead by example. You feel me? So that's it. That's really all to that.
So, me personally, I stand with Jack Boy. I represent
Right.
the streets. I am still a product of my environment. I got people that look up to me that represent that every day to the fullest.
Right.
So far as that, I stand with Jack Boy, but also at the same time, like it ain't one of those things when like if I see one of them is up or anything like that. Nah, it ain't like we ain't gonna be dapping each other up or friends. I don't even know y'all anyway.
Right.
So I'm definitely
I
not gonna be
said
going
this
out my
not too
way.
long ago too. This is not the 90s. We not sitting up here about to kill a nigga
Yeah,
because he told.
yeah,
We not doing that. We just don't speak to him
yeah.
no more. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Just not
Yeah.
going out my way to be dapping you up and speaking to you and all that.
Right, yeah.
But
This
nah,
ain't the
we ain't
90s
doing
no
that.
more,
But
man. Niggas.
even from your standpoint, like as a league owner standpoint, and on that side, yeah, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
as
Let's get
far
my
as like
book.
even if I was booking them or not, like I wouldn't care what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I can still be involved in the streets and still feel that way from a league owner standpoint because it's business at the end of the day. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't go out my way to like oh yeah he snitched. I'm gonna choose him to rap on my platform neither. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
no, we're not gonna do that neither. You know what I'm saying?
See, the only thing about that now is like in the bad news situation, he basically like yeah, he gonna mess up the event for anybody who say something. So it's like with that, it's just like just me hearing that as a league owner, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Cause people gonna talk about it.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about it.
Right, right.
I'm
Yeah,
like
so
like it's just it
yeah.
is what it is, bro. Like, and it
So do
ain't
you
one
think
of those
that comment
things.
stopped him from getting money? Because now league owners probably gonna be scared to even take that risk.
And as far as bad news go, like I don't even know why he taking that approach. Like
Right,
it
right,
just it is what it is. Like bro, like if you want to stop your motion and your money, and you got something else, like other than battle rap, what you doing? That's cool. Like by all means, do you, bro. But it's just one of them things, bro. Like you know what you did, you know what it is, bro. Like I wouldn't even be going that far. None of that makes sense, bro.
right, right, right.
None of that. I know
Yeah,
y'all see the blinds moving. That's my daggone dog
yeah, he
trying to get
going
out
crazy.
here.
Shout out to you for the new place too, man. I heard you
Man,
got the new
appreciate
spot,
it, bro.
man. We gotta do the
Listen,
housewarming in July or something, man. A little
nah,
something.
because like I ain't gonna lie, this temporary, bro. Like
Okay. Yeah.
bro. We moving,
Oh,
we
okay.
moving,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we
Well, look, at
moving, we
least you ain't
moving.
homeless,
Yeah, we
nigga.
moving, and I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I say that for another time. We ain't gonna talk. I gotta
Yeah,
realize
yeah,
where I'm at.
yeah, yeah. You
I
don't
almost
want.
got a little deep.
Yeah, you about to be. You about. You know, Keno probably watching somewhere, man. That boy
I
ain't
almost
started
got a
right,
little
right
deep,
yet.
bro.
All right, man. So last topic before we get out of here, the Eastern Conference, Western Conference, man, it's looking shaky, baby. It's looking shaky, baby.
The Knicks done, man.
I tell y'all this all the time. Coaching is a part of the playoffs. Why do you wait until the Eastern Conference? Well, I could see why because they haven't made it this far to even know who's tired or whatever. So I get that part. But my biggest thing is you knew when you had let's just say a hurt Boston team, you knew that was the time to play some of your bench to get them ready for the conference finals or the finals. So now you at a point where everybody tired and we don't know the nicks and bruises people got. You know, some people be having a little ankle sprain, they knee
Yeah.
messed
Oh
up a
yeah.
little bit. That's the stuff we don't know about that they
Come
don't
on, man.
put on the
82
report.
games plus the playoffs. Come on, man.
So now you got them nicks and bruises, and then you trying to play them 30 to 35, 40, 40 minutes. Y'all just went to overtime last
Hmm.
game. They tired, man. The last night just showed me they ain't had no because they started off real good in the first half, but them YNs picked it up in the third.
And we all know playoffs about runs, man. And you got to
Yeah.
sustain those runs. And like you said, man, they tired, man. They look done. And they just got to figure out a better rotation. Like you said, when Boston had went down, that rotation should have switched, and you definitely should have set a lot in there, man, for that next run. Like
Right, right,
that, man.
yeah.
That was, man. I don't know, bro. Like yeah, that's definitely coaching, bro. Definitely coaching by far.
And I said this too. Indiana pretty much been dominating the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah.
They only lost 2 games so far.
And but what I like from Indiana, not only that they young, bro, like each position, like they
It's no
whole starting
guy on
five,
that team.
they
That's
whole
the
start they starting five and like two, three players off the bench can at least play 4 or 5 different positions on the court.
right.
That's
And I
the
think the
major
what the Pacers is like Tyler, he coming into his superstar status, but I feel like on that team they don't have the guy. Like it's like with every team left, it's a person that you know gonna get the ball last.
facts.
I feel like Tyler getting into that, but he wasn't. That wasn't what we looked at. And you
Nah,
know,
nah. But I think not only so he getting into that, I think he kind of saw that I gotta make myself that for them. You know what I mean?
and
Because
I'm gonna say
nobody really
this.
stepped into that role.
I'm gonna say this. People don't understand this too. Indiana got championship DNA, and they on some of the
Absolutely.
packet. Siakam, he won.
Oh
Remember,
yeah.
he won with the Raptors in
Oh yeah.
2019. He know
Oh
what
yeah.
it take. They coach won with the Mavericks
And
when Dirk was
you saw what he just did. Come on, man.
30. He had 39 in the first game, I believe, and he was going crazy.
Yeah,
Night
what he just
the
dropped like
last
30
night.
something, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Come on, man.
that's the only thing that probably put them over all the other teams right now. They do got championship experience with Siakam and that coach.
Yep.
Because everybody else ain't been.
Yeah.
Shay ain't got no ring. Ant ain't
Yeah.
got no ring. Brunson ain't got no ring. Cat ain't got no ring. None of these niggas got rings, bro.
But and New York time gonna come. They just gotta keep building. They just gotta keep building and figure that out. That chemistry and whatever they gotta figure that out.
I feel like I don't like the contracts about to be different. They got to get a bench, bro. It ain't no way.
That's a fact.
You
That's a
can't
fact.
play. You can't play 7 guys versus 12,
Yeah, that's a
10
fact.
in
That's
the
a fact.
playoffs, and then like experience slowing the game down. That really, you know what I'm saying. But these
Yeah,
YNs ain't playing, man.
at all, at
they
all, bro,
they energized the whole game.
at
Like
all.
ain't like I said, that second half came about. It was
But
over.
with New York missing, bro, they need better. I just feel like once they get tired, like their half court offense is garbage. Like
Right.
what?
Well,
Like
you know how I
you see
be.
Cat just putting up anything once he
That's what
tired.
that's the thing about
Yeah,
being tired. Like
yeah,
you ever play basketball and you just be like, all right, man, I'm done, and just throw the ball
yeah,
up.
yeah,
That's real.
like
That's real, my guy.
yeah,
That's a real thing. Like you just
like
start shooting and
they gotta get a couple shooters that's really going. But then like I don't, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I be looking at
they got to at least get two more. They need to instead of playing 7, you need to
that's a
try to
fact.
play 9. Play
Yeah, they
9.
get that's a fact. Yeah, they
So
definitely got to play
they
9.
need somebody off the bench next year.
Yeah, 7 ain't gonna cut it. 7 ain't gonna cut it at all. When this ain't AAU,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Them niggas running. Western Conference, man. I think it's over for Ant and them, man. I think it's over with.
So I feel like that, bro. But I hate to count that young boy out, bro. Just based off what he's done. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I just say if they lose this, bro, yeah, he done. He done. But salute the Ant, bro. Salute the Ant, man. They ain't think he was gonna get this far, man.
Yeah. And he knocked out a lot of people on his way there too.
Look, come on, man. Come on. Let's just say this. You think Shea would have did the same thing Ant did? They get there?
Uh they kind of it's hard to say because the injuries, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if they would have faced the teams that Minnesota would have
Well,
faced.
no, but I'm gonna say this. That's the point of being good at the regular season. So
You're
you got
absolutely
the
right.
easy way out. You
Yeah,
feel
you're
me?
absolutely
Because
right
then
about that.
you playing the 8
Yeah,
seed, then you gonna play the 3 and the 6 seed. So you pretty much, if you do what you're supposed to do.
yeah,
But see, we seen that backfire with Cleveland too. Like
yeah.
you put too much into the regular season, now you ain't got no gas at the in the playoffs.
How does that look with OKC and Indiana in the finals?
I'm still going. I think Indiana the best team right now in the playoffs. Just from what I'm seeing, experience.
Even with SGA and being MVP and all that, just
Yeah, I don't think he got like one thing I say about Indiana. They got 2 stars.
facts. That's a fact. That's a
What if
fact.
what's gonna happen if SGA ain't playing right? Who
Yeah,
gonna
you
step
right.
up?
You right.
And you gotta think they went to 7 with Denver. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, Denver should have won Game 6. Honestly,
Yep.
you know what I'm
Yep.
saying. So it's looking like Indiana might, and then sometimes you get to a point like we seen it in the playoffs, like when Dirk went on his run, he got his ring. When the Pistons got their ring, the Detroit Pistons were ripping all them.
Yep.
Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah.
Sometimes Chauncey Billups, sometimes you just get
Yeah.
hot at the right time, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So like the
That's a fact.
best team right now, I see Indiana.
It
Like
is Indiana right now for
I
sure.
think it's Indiana.
They the most complete team
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna lie though. If I think with the other teams, they pretty much got a chance to like repeat and do what they need to do. But I feel like for Indiana, this is your time to try to get that one. Cause you gotta
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
if everybody healthy and able to come back, you gotta deal with
Yeah.
Giannis and obviously they probably gonna break that team up.
But
Probably
I think even with that, I just think Indiana gonna be better next year with just the experience alone from this year. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I just think that they're gonna be
But
better
I'm
for it.
saying, far as like everybody did get injured.
True.
If this the time to get it,
Get
Indiana
it,
need to
yeah,
get
get
it
it. You right though. Yeah, yeah, you right about that.
because listen, I feel like Cleveland gonna be better next year because they just learned from this year.
But they're gonna have cap issues.
Yeah,
Issues.
yeah,
So
right.
that's gonna be a thing. It depends on what they
Boston,
do with that.
Boston probably gonna still be there.
Of course. Of course.
Then Giannis and them might get healthy. I don't know. I think they gonna. I think they. It's looking like they gonna blow it up.
I,
But if they don't blow it up, they're gonna be healthy.
that's a fact.
Pistons gonna be good next year if they learn from what they did this year.
Fact.
So if Indiana, I feel like all the other teams,
It's still New York. Still
they
got New
still
York.
there, but they could get like I feel like Ant and them gonna get better, Shay and them gonna get better, Knicks could get better because this is really their first year with everybody. So I feel like if anybody need to try to steal something, Indiana, you need to go and get it to this year because if everybody healthy next year, I don't think it's gonna be as easy.
All right, let me say this then. What if Minnesota come back and take the West? Do Indiana still win it?
I don't know, man. Matchups play a big part,
I
man.
was I was thinking that too. Like you know what I'm
Matchups
saying?
play a good part. Like
Like
one
do
thing
they?
about the Timberwolves is they young and they lengthy and tall. Like them not no small boys out there. I think the shortest nigga is Conley.
Yeah, it's a fact.
We
I
got
think
a
so. Yeah.
comment. OKC winning it all.
Hey, I don't
I ain't mad at
I
that
don't
though.
disagree.
I'ma
It
just
still
say
remains
this.
to be seen though.
I think if Indiana want to get one, it's the time to get one.
And I mean that go for OKC too. Like this is the time. Like
I
yeah,
think they'll be all right though, cause they still cause you know a lot of them a lot of things with OKC y'all don't realize is that when they traded Paul George, the Clippers gave them about 10 draft picks.
facts, facts,
So
facts,
they gonna continue to get better. They where unless it's a contract thing and niggas want to get more money, that's
facts.
understandable. But when you got a lot of draft picks like that, you gonna get better every year because everybody's getting it going until they start them.
But my thing with that too, like even with you saying that, Denver's still missing a piece or two too. Like they could grab a piece or
Yeah,
two
yeah.
and be right back.
Right, right, right.
Dallas, we forget about Dallas. They got the number one pick. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? AD
yes.
healthy,
That's what
healthy
I'm
AD,
saying.
healthy
So
Kyrie.
even with them, they need to try to get this one this year too because
Man,
Mavericks gonna be healthy. LeBron and them probably gonna be healthy.
and so it just led a lot can happen. So yeah, like
SGA can do something for OKC that KD, Russ, and Harden couldn't do. Win a
that's a fact.
championship.
That's a fact. But
But don't
but I
forget,
feel
they
like that
went to
goes
the
for all
finals
these
in that
teams that's
era.
left. I
They
think that goes for every team that's left in the playoffs right now.
don't forget, Ray. They did go to the finals with that squad though. They just ran into LeBron. That's all.
Facts, facts,
We
facts
don't got it. Ain't no LeBrons right now. As far as this young core, ain't no LeBrons.
at all.
There ain't nobody stopping nobody from getting a ring right now. So I agree with that. But like OKC and Indiana, this will be the year to get them because, like you said, Mavericks gonna be healthy. I think Denver. I think they're gonna have to get rid of Russ. I think he was the X factor. It's just like something about Russ being on your team, you're not gonna win.
That's kind of like tough, bro, because
He
I
did a
like I
lot, but he also did a lot of bad things too. Like
yeah, but all right. So listen, I don't disagree with you like getting rid of Russ, but it's like man, sometimes like you live or die with Russ. This is one of those things. You either live or die with Russ.
right, right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So I
And
get
most
it.
of the
If you
time,
want to
you
keep him
dying.
cool, if you don't, yeah, I get it too.
Yeah. But see, the thing about Denver is, even though they did take them to seven, I think their season was over the next series anyway. They was banged up. Murray was hurt.
Yeah,
Michael Porter Jr. damn near he damn near if he not playing, he walking around with ice on his shoulder. A-
disappointment.
A-
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon wasn't even supposed to play Game 7. I
he
don't even
shocked
know.
me. I ain't gonna lie, and salute to him, bro. He stepped up and did what he could do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't
But
expect
see,
him to
this
do
what I
that.
say though. When you're a championship team, you play more games than anybody. So
Facts.
you gotta think they went to the finals, or
Yeah,
they always been right there. So
yeah,
that's just shit catching up games.
yeah.
Cause you
Look,
gotta think in the playoffs, you playing that. Let's just say every game go to five. We just say five.
mm,
You playing at least an extra 15 games.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And some of them series went to seven, so you playing 20 games maybe, and then you gotta jump right back up. And
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
Aaron Gordon wasn't even supposed to play game 7. with the
True.
injury he had.
Yeah, true. True.
Like you said though, Mavericks gonna be good. I think they're gonna wind up blowing up the Memphis. I don't think it's there no more.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It's
think
time.
it's there no more. I don't
It's
know
time.
if they gonna get Ja some help or just get rid of Ja altogether. But they ain't focused. It's something that it ain't focused. Lakers gonna be better. Rockets gonna be better.
I was gonna say that too. Rock's definitely gonna be better.
If they could run maybe one more year, the Warriors gonna be healthy.
Yeah, they better keep Kaminga.
Yeah, see that's gonna be big because is they gonna pay him the money or just get rid of him? Cause look, this the thing. You stuck. Okay, let me say this. You stuck with Draymond, Curry, and Butler at least till next year for one more year.
But Kerr got to stop playing, man, and just get the keys to Kaminga, bro.
So
Like for
at
real.
this point, do you, as the Golden State Warriors, do you build off Kaminga or let him
Yeah,
go?
you gotta give him the keys, bro. Because if you don't give him the keys
Send
now,
Ja to the Spurs. See, I would agree with you,
woo,
but you got to think San Antonio just did all of that to get De'Aaron Fox. So
facts.
they not about to get rid of De'Aaron Fox.
That's a
Not
fact.
all, not all that they just gave up to
Yeah,
get him.
that's a fact.
So
Yeah,
he can't go to the San Antonio. But yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of teams next year, man. A lot of teams. If everybody could be healthy, it's gonna be look spooky in that West.
So I'm just that just go for everybody for real. For any all these teams that's left in the playoffs, y'all got a chance to grab this shit now because if y'all
Right, yeah.
don't,
Because
it's a
next year
wrap.
it's gonna look
It's a wrap.
spooky. So the Warriors are stuck with that three, and it's crazy because if you would have told me I got Draymond, Butler, and Curry about 5 years ago, you like, oh, that's a big three. But now niggas
Yeah,
getting old, you like,
yeah,
damn, it's just Steph, Draymond, and Butler. Like, ain't
yeah.
nobody for real.
I, 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 I understood why they wouldn't got Jimmy, but I think they should have left Jimmy alone. You know what I'm saying? They grabbed Jimmy too
Well,
late, for real,
I would
for real.
say this: the only reason why they did it because it's like LeBron. It's like you know him and Curry out the door. So you still while they in they here, you still
Mhm.
want to win. You still got the win now mentality.
Yeah, but my whole thing, when I look at the West, I just like me personally. When I look at the West and just adding Jimmy, I don't feel like I can win now with that. With just adding Jimmy, looking at the West. That's how me
Right.
personally. That's how I would be looking at it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, but see that only thing is that's really your only option though.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd have waited. I would have waited for KD.
See that ain't guaranteed because you know him
Yeah,
and
but
Draymond ain't cool like that.
yeah, shit, they cool now.
But see, when you got people like Curry
They
and
cool now. They
LeBron,
be talking on the podcast and everything. It'll work.
that shit don't mean nothing. That's
It'll
just
work
getting over it. That
for a
don't mean
ship.
nothing. I could be cool with you and never want to rap on your league
Yeah,
again.
but for a ship, you'll let it ride.
Mm, I don't even think KD got it no more. I think KD. I think he. I don't never think he would like Carmelo his way out, but I think he don't mind being a role player.
And
Like
that's what I'm saying. With
at
that
this
team,
point in career.
he know his role perfectly. You know what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying?
Catch and
So
shoot.
for a ship, out of there.
I feel like they got Jimmy though, just to like they started off really good. They started off 13-2. Then
Yeah,
they kind of hit a slump. But I feel like they got Jimmy because that's the best option to win now.
they still could get KD though.
Yeah. We'll see though, because it looked like they about to blow Phoenix up too. I think it's over with.
But only
They
thing about they I don't. It's kind of
I
hard
don't know
because they
why they put so much faith in Bradley Bill though. I love Bradley Bill to death, but he was never healthy.
I
Ever.
understood what they tried to do, but what they should have really did was tell Brad like, listen, bro, you gonna be Jamal Crawford. If they would have
Yeah.
told him that off the jump, it'd have been a different situation.
But see the thing about it, if you're gonna be Jamal Crawford, you need to get paid like Jamal Crawford.
I mean, he already got the bag.
They
He
no, but
got it.
that's my point. They're still paying him like he's the old Bradley Bill in Washington. You need to
Yeah.
give him Jamal Crawford money so y'all can get some other pieces.
That's what I'm saying. They should have just been real. They should have just been up front. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They should have just been up front. They fucked that. They
Cause they
messed up.
gave Bradley Bill too much money, bro. They gave him his contract in
Yeah,
Washington. Damn
what else
near.
were they gonna do? They was desperate.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
was
yeah.
desperate,
That
bro.
ain't he ain't. I don't even think he ever played a full season. I think the
I,
most he ever played was like 65 games.
yeah, at the most, something like that. Last time I really remember him playing a full season is when we
But
had John
yeah,
Wall.
San Antonio gonna be healthy next year. So yeah, it's that West looking scary, man.
Mm, mm, mm.
That
Yeah,
West looking scary,
one of these
boy.
teams better try to grab that chip now, bro. Because after
Yeah,
that, yeah, I'm telling you,
yeah,
whether East
yeah.
or West. Oh, one thing I want to talk about, bro, is why Mike Beasley not in the league, bro.
Oh,
He can contribute to any one of these teams right now, bro.
how old is he now, though?
Probably about my age. He probably old, but listen,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
still dropping 30 overseas.
Yeah, I mean,
Easy.
you got. I think y'all be underestimating the playoffs. I mean, I said the NFL, the
The
playoffs,
NBA.
the NBA. The
I
nigga
bet,
on the nigga on the bench can drop 40
but
overseas.
this is my thing though. Like, all right, if you could get 50 anytime you want to overseas, coming off the bench in the NBA, you could easily get buckets. LeBron's still getting buckets at 40.
My Bulls need help, and I agree with that, Mike B. Yeah, I mean, the only thing about the Bulls is they trying to build off Lonzo Ball, and he just not healthy, bro. So I don't know what they gonna do with that team because they was like the 10th seed this year. So
I feel like
I
Mike
don't know
Beasley can
what
come
they
off
gonna
any
do.
bench and give anybody team 15 and 10 easily, bro. Any team right now
It
in the league.
sound good. It sound good to you on that court and them young boys running.
Come on, bro. He be smoking these. I'm telling you, Mike
Nah,
Beasley
that's a
still.
fact.
He be hooping, bro. They
Ray
know
Ray
it,
said
bro.
Ball been robbing us for years. That's a fact. I don't even know
Man,
why y'all gave him all that money. To be
listen.
honest.
It's about the brand, bro. And
Yeah,
LeVar know how to brand them boys, bro. I
yeah.
can't knock him for it.
I mean, I think we be forgetting that people don't want to come to certain areas too. Like, cause let's just say you don't get Ball that money. Who you gonna get that money to? Nobody want to come to
Facts,
Chicago right now.
facts,
So
facts.
I get it. It's all about who want to come there. Just think about like Milwaukee. Nobody want to come to Milwaukee. So what you think Giannis should do? Try to go somewhere else, or
Ah, man, listen. Uh, yeah, it's time to go. I ain't gonna lie, it's time to go.
I disagree with y'all. I think we got caught up in this like trade. I gotta win. He already won one for
All right, but
you. What else do you
all
need
right,
from him?
all right. This yeah, this the thing.
They
This the
haven't
thing.
won in years. He brought one to the city.
That's and the type of person Giannis is. It's cool for him to be in a city like Milwaukee, but if
Right,
he really want to win more, he gotta leave. He gotta leave. Like I'm gonna be real. We all know Milwaukee, one of them teams. Like all right, we probably y'all got one. Now you ain't gonna see another one for a good 20 to 50 years.
right. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
But
you know what I'm
but
saying?
who put it in our head that we need more than one?
That's true too. You
Dirk
right.
Nowitzki one
Hey,
is like
listen.
way better than a lot of nigga rings.
That's a
That
logical way to think about it
the
because don't
Chauncey
nobody
Billups
even
one
be
when
that
he went
logical.
when Chauncey Billups and them went to the finals and won, that one ring is bigger than a lot of nigga rings out here.
That's a fact, bro. And people tend to forget that, bro.
I
We
want to talk about
even us
one more thing before we
even us
roll
as
out though.
fans, we all forget that. But you right,
Yeah,
bro. All you need is one.
yeah. I don't know who put this in the air that you gotta win multiple rings and you gotta do it soon as your team now. And the crazy part is, it's like if we don't win the championship, people be like, "Yo, your team not good." I'm like, how? These niggas, they was like third in the West. What like what more can you ask for?
That's a fact, bro. Yeah.
I don't be understanding it now. But I want to talk about one more thing for Gorilla because you know we did our hour already.
Bet.
I love my black people to death, man. And y'all not about to guilt trick me. Y'all not about to be make it seem like I'm racist. Angel Reese is trash. Oh my God. Y'all not about to guilt trick me. put no racist on me. I don't want to hear that. Oh, cause she black, we hating on black women. That girl is trash.
Listen, I'm gonna just be
She
real.
play like she at the park, bruh. She literally grabs the rebound, and just throw it back up. She not looking or nothing. She's trash, bruh.
When
We not
Ice
about to keep
Cube,
saying, "Oh, we hate black women more than white women." She is garbage, bruh.
when Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark all that money to play for the Big Three, and he didn't even think about what you call it, bro. That should have told the world then that she trash, bro. Let's just be real, bro. Let's just be real.
Oh my
Like
god.
salute to my black sister, Angel Reese. You are a beautiful black sister.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, all that.
I,
She
I'm not gonna say
trash.
you're an elite WNBA player, but you are good. You know what I'm saying? You're good enough to be in
She
the
ain't
league
good, bruh.
for
She
your
just
position.
she ain't good.
You play
She ain't
decent.
worked at nothing through the
Yeah,
off season.
you
It don't
play
look like she
decent.
was doing nothing.
Yeah, but
Garbage.
I'm gonna
And
be
let me say
real.
this.
Nah,
Just because, okay, so this is what I always say, right? You have championships or you have wins that mean more than the other ones. I'm gonna be honest with you. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is not a rivalry.
at all, at
For
all.
a rivalry to take place, that mean one person, that mean both of y'all got to be good, and both of y'all got to have evenly wins. Since LSU,
But
since
you know
they've
how
been
they
in the,
try and make it. They try and make it like how Magic and Bird was.
okay, so look, since okay, let me give you this stat right here. Since the tournament at college,
Uh huh.
Caitlin has won 6-2. Since they've been in the WNBA, Caitlin has won 5-1. And the one time they beat Caitlin Clark, they won by 1 point. This is not a rivalry. Y'all gotta stop what y'all doing.
I
Yes,
will.
they go ahead.
Well, you gotta think about it like this. It's like Magic Bird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Magic had 4 ships. Bird had 2.
right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So I guess they trying to make it like the female version of that. I get it, bro. But like I get
That means both
and
gotta play good.
yeah,
Angel,
Angel
oh my
definitely got it.
goodness.
She definitely
And
gonna
I'm
need some more
tired of y'all
wins.
talking about, oh, she getting double doubles. Them Ben Wallace ass double doubles, 10 and 10. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's not a rivalry, bro. I'm sorry. I get it. Stop making this about
Hey,
race, bro.
bro.
It's not a rivalry, bro. Stop making this
He
about
said she
race.
getting the Ben Wallace
The Ben
double
Wallace
double.
though, you know what I'm talking about. The 10 and 10s, the 11 and 11. That's a Ben Wallace double double. Get the fuck out. Who can't score 10 points? You get out of all the offensive rebounds, you probably getting 6 a game. Let's just say you get offensive rebounds a game. You put it back up. That's at least 12 points right there.
Easy.
And the
That's
fact
five
that
points
you
a half. You can get 5 points a half.
come on, man, what we talking about? It's not a rivalry, bro.
5 rebounds a half. You can do that. That's easy. 2.5 rebounds a quarter. 2.5 points a quarter. You can do that.
I'm not gonna lie. If she gonna be considered a big man in the off season, you need to work on your putbacks. That's it. Don't every video I see her, she trying to shoot jumpers.
Just, but not even just put back. Just post moves and learn
Yeah, work on that.
in position.
If you could get all them rebounds by yourself, work on that. Every time I see you trying to practice jumpers, I don't want to see that.
I want to see one of the women in WNBA move like Hakeem Olajuwon. Move, do that. If
Right.
you just implement that in the game, I think that'll be man. That'd probably be dope for her. Even though we ain't gonna never see that.
She killing me, bruh. I just seen a clip. I post that clip in the group.
Ben
I
Wallace.
said, "There's no way, bro. You out here playing rec ball, bro. You just
Ben
grabbing the
Wallace
ball, and
numbers
throwing it back."
is gonna be forever hilarious to me.
The Ben Wallace double double, the 10 and 10, man. Ain't no damn double double. The fuck out of here. Dang, they be killing me, bro. And you know what I'm tired of. Before we really get out of here, every time we don't agree with something, it got to be racist, bro. Nah, we not doing
Yeah, that's
that, bro.
cut that, cut that,
We
y'all.
not doing that. I don't.
Cut
I don't
that,
like the
man.
white girl. Trust me. I don't want to like the white girl more than the black girl. Trust me. But I'm calling a spade, bro.
Man, listen, man. Everybody entitled to their own preference, man.
I'm not super. I'm not pro racist either. Like that shit don't bother me. It don't get to me.
No,
I first of all, I don't act a certain way to get profiled. So I haven't really experienced racism like that. So I don't know what it really is. Don't get me wrong. There's probably situations I've been in, but I'm not. That's not even crossing my mind. So y'all can
I
miss
just
me with that racist shit, bro.
same thing I say in front of a black person. I say in front of a white person. I
Yeah, y'all can
ain't
miss
no
me with the
shame my
race. The
game or
race.
nothing.
Oh, y'all like a white girl. No, I like you playing better.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Miss
call
me
white
with that.
people. I don't call white people y'all, and
Right.
I don't do none of that. You know what I mean?
It was killing me, bro. I'm like, boy. So shout out to you, man. You know, I see you got the, you know what I'm saying, the right phone getting right.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
long time
We
coming,
here now.
man. I'm here, man. Y'all gonna get this podcast. I'm telling you, bro.
That's a fact.
It was just a matter of time, man. But I just had to handle business, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get up out of here. We got a couple we got Legend and Echo face off in about an hour. Shout out to
Oh
them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just hit me. Just I don't want to miss that, bro. I want to be tuned in for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Just in
yeah.
case I'm
Cause
doing
Legend been
something.
talking crazy.
We already. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, man. Just say you flip squad, bro. Stop playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Is that basically right?
Like, come on, man.
So yeah, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this elite talks in. Got to get this live in. That's the problem, man. People want to get paid, but they don't want to do the little stuff like this.
This
This
it
is
don't take
helping
nothing
towards
but no
getting
time.
paid, man.
It don't take but no time. Y'all
Right.
playing.
Right.
You gonna get this podcast though. I'm gone.
So yeah, we out here. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother.
Yeah, be safe. Y'all can get this stage. Y'all, I say y'all can get the stage. Y'all can get this podcast, Elite Talks with the stage. Shout out to the 32 people in the building that stuck around. Shout out Ray Ray. Shout out Sel. Whoever else was in the comments, man. We appreciate y'all. Please go to the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? This is a battle league, but we do talk about sports, music, current events, and battle rap, man. Y'all be safe, man. This shit the stage.